Something fundamental is shifting in the world of data. We're not just talking about incremental improvements or minor tweaks. This is a seismic change, a re-evaluation of how we approach, manage, and leverage the vast oceans of information that surround us. It's a quiet revolution, happening deep inside the architecture of modern businesses. It's unseen by most, but its effects are rippling outwards, transforming everything from customer service to product development. For decades, companies have struggled to collect, wrangle, and make sense of the ever-growing mountain of data, understand and derive actionable intelligence from their data. The promise of data-driven decision-making has always been tantalizing, but the reality has often been frustratingly complex. And use their data to make smarter decisions that could give them a competitive edge, improve efficiency, and ultimately, better serve their customers. Imagine trying to build a single, coherent picture of your business, a holistic view that encompasses every facet of your operations, when your information is scattered across dozens of incompatible systems. Each system speaking a different language, each silo holding a piece of the puzzle. This was the reality for most organizations, a constant struggle between order and chaos. A battle against fragmented data, inconsistent reporting, and missed opportunities. We started with neat, orderly databases carefully structured and meticulously maintained, then faced a tidal wave of messy, unstructured data from the internet. Social media feeds, sensor data, log files, a deluge of information that overwhelmed our traditional systems. To handle this, we built vast data lakes, repositories designed to store massive amounts of raw data in its native format, but often created new problems, data swamps, hard to navigate and trust. The promise of accessibility was often overshadowed by the difficulty of actually finding and using the data. The dream of a single source of truth remained elusive. A unified view of the business, accessible to everyone, seemed further away than ever. Now, a new idea is taking hold, the data lakehouse, a concept that promises to bridge the gap between the structured world of data warehouses and the unstructured realm of data lakes. It combines the structure of a data warehouse with the scale of a data lake, offering the best of both worlds, unifying all your data, analytics, and AI workloads, bringing together disparate systems and empowering users to gain deeper insights. The implications are enormous, potentially reshaping the entire landscape of data management and analytics, unlocking new possibilities for businesses of all sizes. From startups to global enterprises, the Data Lakehouse offers a path to greater agility, innovation, and competitive advantage. The Data Lakehouse isn't just an architectural blueprint, it's more than just a technical diagram. It's a catalyst for innovation, democratizing access to powerful insights, empowering teams to collaborate more effectively and unlock the hidden potential within their data. It's the next chapter in our collective data story, a story of continuous evolution, driven by the relentless pursuit of knowledge and the desire to harness the power of data for the betterment of business and society. Our journey begins in the 1980s, a time when technology was rapidly transforming the business landscape. Computing power was becoming more accessible, and businesses were eager to harness its potential. This era witnessed the rise of the relational database, a groundbreaking innovation that revolutionized data management. These databases were meticulously organized, ensuring data was reliable and consistent. However, this structure came at a cost. They were rigid and inflexible, making it difficult to adapt to changing business needs. They were perfect for handling transactions, providing a solid foundation for applications like banking and point-of-sale systems. But relational databases struggled with deep analysis or handling the explosion of new data types that began to emerge. The limitations of these systems became increasingly apparent as businesses sought to gain deeper insights from their data. The 1990s brought the data warehouse, a new paradigm designed to address the shortcomings of relational databases and analytical workloads. Data warehouses were optimized for business intelligence and historical reporting, enabling organizations to track trends, identify patterns, and make more informed decisions. This was a huge step forward, empowering businesses with unprecedented analytical capabilities. However, data warehouses were expensive to build and maintain, slow to adapt to changing requirements, and could only effectively handle structured data. This created a bottleneck for organizations seeking to leverage the full potential of their information assets. The 2000s witnessed the dawn of the big data era, with an exponential increase in the volume, velocity, and variety of data. This explosion gave rise to the data lake, a new architectural approach designed to handle the challenges of big data. Data lakes offered a vast, low-cost repository for storing all types of data, regardless of its structure or format. You could pour in everything: sales figures, emails, videos, sensor logs. But without governance, data lakes often turned into swamps, becoming unmanageable and difficult to navigate. They became disorganized and unreliable, hindering rather than helping data-driven decision-making. Companies faced a trade-off: reliable but rigid warehouses or flexible but messy lakes. Most ran both, attempting to bridge the gap between structured and unstructured data. This resulted in a complex, inefficient, two-tiered architecture, adding unnecessary overhead and complexity. Data had to be constantly moved and duplicated between these systems, creating a logistical nightmare. This created silos and delays, hindering collaboration and slowing down the pace of innovation. This painful compromise set the stage for the next step, a new approach that could overcome the limitations of both data warehouses and data lakes. The industry needed a single system that could do it all, providing both reliability and flexibility. Enter the Data Lakehouse. It promises the reliability of warehouses, ensuring data quality and consistency for critical business applications, and the flexibility of lakes, enabling organizations to store and process a wide variety of data types at scale. The Data Lakehouse aims to deliver the best of both worlds without the trade-offs, offering a unified platform for all data needs. The Lakehouse is the logical evolution, building upon the lessons learned from previous generations of data architectures. It represents a significant step forward in our quest for unified, trustworthy data, empowering organizations to unlock the full potential of their information assets. And it's changing everything, transforming the way businesses approach data management and analytics. For years, organizations maintained separate systems for different tasks, siloed systems that couldn't communicate effectively with one another. This approach, while seemingly practical at the time, led to a fragmented view of critical business data. Data lakes for raw data, acting as vast repositories for unstructured information. These lakes promised flexibility, but often became data swamps, difficult to navigate and extract value from. Warehouses for business reports, meticulously structured but often lagging behind the real-time needs of the business. These systems, while reliable, struggled to keep pace with the speed of modern business. This separation created data silos, trapping valuable insights within departmental walls, and preventing a holistic understanding of the customer journey, slowing down decision-making and creating inconsistencies. Critical decisions were often based on incomplete or conflicting information, leading to missed opportunities and increased risk. Imagine a data science team building a model in the lake, wrestling with raw, untamed data to uncover hidden patterns and predictive insights. But business analysts, relying on outdated data in the warehouse, using stale information to make critical business forecasts and strategic recommendations. By the time insights reach leadership, the data is already stale, rendering strategic decisions reactive rather than proactive. Teams work on different copies, each with their own version of the truth, leading to confusion and duplicated effort, leading to mistrust and inefficiency. This fractured data landscape breeds a culture of skepticism and hinders the ability to collaborate effectively. The Lakehouse unifies everything, bridging the gap between data lakes and data warehouses to create a single, cohesive data ecosystem. One platform, one copy of the data, serving everyone. This eliminates the confusion and inconsistencies that plague traditional data architectures. Raw data lands in one place, providing a single point of entry for all information flowing into the organization, is refined and never needs to be moved. This eliminates the latency and complexity associated with traditional ETL processes. Data scientists and business analysts work from the same source of truth, fostering a shared understanding of the data and its implications. This eliminates delays, inconsistencies, and costly duplication, freeing up valuable resources to focus on innovation and growth. It breaks down walls between teams and fosters true collaboration, enabling a more agile and responsive organization. When everyone speaks the same data language, communication becomes seamless, and misunderstandings are minimized. Agility and innovation follow. With a unified view of the data, organizations can quickly adapt to changing market conditions and develop groundbreaking solutions. Unification isn't just technical, it's a fundamental shift in how an organization approaches data management and decision-making. It's organizational. It requires a commitment to breaking down silos and fostering a culture of data literacy across all departments. It's the foundation for a truly data-driven business, empowering organizations to unlock the full potential of their data and achieve sustainable competitive advantage. How does the Lakehouse achieve unification? The secret is in its architecture. Storage and compute are decoupled. You can scale each independently, paying only for what you need. Data lives in low-cost, scalable cloud storage. Compute engines like Apache Spark process it on demand. The Lakehouse accepts all data types, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. This flexibility is crucial for modern analytics and AI. You get the low-cost storage of a data lake with the performance of a data warehouse. Decoupled resources and multi-format support make the Lakehouse powerful and cost-effective. It's a technical foundation built for today's data challenges, and it's transforming how enterprises work with data. Data lakes were criticized for being unreliable. Multiple users could corrupt data, making it untrustworthy. The Lakehouse solves this by bringing ACID transactions to the data lake. ACID, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability, guarantees data reliability. Changes are all or nothing, preventing corruption and ensuring consistency. Technologies like Delta Lake add a transactional layer, tracking every change. This not only provides reliability but also features like time travel and easy updates. The result, a trustworthy foundation for analytics and AI. ACID transactions elevate the data lake into a true lakehouse. Now you can rely on your data for mission-critical tasks. Reliability is no longer a compromise. Business intelligence and artificial intelligence once lived in separate worlds. BI focused on the past, AI on the future. BI teams used structured data for reports. AI teams used messy data for predictions. Insights rarely crossed over, limiting their impact. The Lakehouse changes this by providing a single platform for both BI and AI. Business analysts can query AI model results directly in their dashboards. Predictions and historical data blend seamlessly, creating actionable insights. Marketing and supply chain managers see AI-powered recommendations alongside traditional reports. The Lakehouse unites BI and AI, giving organizations a holistic, intelligent view. It's a game changer for decision-making. Even with a Lakehouse understanding, your data estate can be overwhelming. Thousands of datasets, cryptic column names, and unclear ownership slow productivity. The Databricks Data Intelligence Platform embeds generative AI at its core. Think of it as adding a brain to your Lakehouse. This AI engine maps your data, understands relationships, and keeps everything up to date. Business users can ask questions in plain English. The platform finds answers and generates queries automatically. Data engineers get optimization suggestions. Data governors get automated compliance tagging. It's more than search, it's about democratizing data access and automating tedious tasks. Anyone can find, understand, and use data, no SQL expertise required. Unified governance ensures security and compliance. Data intelligence transforms your Lakehouse into an active, intelligent business partner. The Lakehouse is built on open-source foundations, not locked-down proprietary systems. Technologies like Apache Spark and Delta Lake provide reliability and flexibility. Open standards mean no vendor lock-in. You control your data and can use the best tools for the job. A global community drives innovation, security, and robust features. Open source reduces costs and future-proofs your data strategy. You're not tied to one company's roadmap but benefit from a vibrant ecosystem. Integrate new tools, switch engines, and adapt as technology evolves. In a fast-changing world, openness is essential for long-term success. What's the ultimate payoff? The Lakehouse slashes costs and complexity by unifying data systems. Teams move faster, insights flow in hours instead of weeks, and businesses react in real time. Collaboration accelerates innovation, creating a powerful competitive edge. The Lakehouse handles all data types and integrates new technologies with ease. Its open architecture ensures flexibility and resilience for the future. This isn't just about solving today's problems, it's about building a foundation for the next decade. The Lakehouse empowers everyone to make better decisions with trustworthy data. For organizations aiming to thrive in the age of AI, the future is unified, intelligent, and built on the Data Lakehouse.